We've got a new t-shirt on dftba.com celebrating my Adventure Is Nigh character, Mortimer, and his wonderful tendency to roll natural ones at awkward moments. Buy it now to show the world your own close relationship with failure.
Hey there, Internet. Welcome to Adventure Is Nigh, Season 4, The Cat's Paw. My name is Jack Packard, and I am your Dungeon Master. And I am here with Amy Campbell.
That's me, and I played Dabarella and the Tabaxi cleric fighter who is ready to get some information.
Casey Wosu.
Hi, I play Sigmar Iceblood, the Asimar archer who's getting a lot more flack than he thought he would for taking the blame.
And that's it. Oh, cut to the other camera where everyone's gone. That's right. This is the episode in which we not only split the party, we split the players. So last time on Adventure Is Nigh, you saw what Mortimer and Grinderbin were up to, which was dressing up the Christopher Walken under the flag of the Church of Mori Mori, meeting Becky Goodair, murdering Becky Goodair, getting the name and information and saying goodbye to a cool-ass sniper, finding a Florafolk war camp, meeting Captain Mark Pillow and special Florafolk advisor Listerly Fort. But Listerly Fort wasn't all they seemed to be. In fact, Listerly Fort was a changeling and took Mortimer and Grinderbin to a secret laboratory where many pantsless creatures lay. But now this time, you're going to see what happened with Dabarella and Sigmar. So, as far as Dabarella and Sigmar are concerned, the last thing that happened was the plant folk attacked the fauna folk base of operations. You fought a giant monster. Dabarella, if you remember, actually killed the giant monster, but Sigmar took the blame for it, causing the bit of the rift that made the party split. It did seem like the giant monster was there to kidnap Dehydre, but a mostly bum was able to dimension door him away from danger. Big special thanks to Foundry VTT for sponsoring us this season. Our games are quite literally powered by Foundry VTT. We've always used their virtual tabletop, and we continue to. I love it. So thank you, Foundry VTT. Now.
Yeah, so has any time passed, or they literally just skedaddled right in that moment?
We'll pick it up right from there.
Okay.
So you just had a talk with Mortimer and Grinderbin. Then they're like, bye, and they got in the Christopher Walken and started heading north to Florafolk territory.
Before anything else happens, can I roll a perception check regarding Gratisha Yeatster? I want to know if when she was fighting, could Sigmar tell whether or not she looked kind of fresh with the blade, or she kind of has some training and skill.
Ooh, sure. Yeah, give me
Interesting.
Give me a perception.
Perception.
Please be good. Yeah.
Hey, 20.
Yeah.
Unnatural 20. Sigmar.
Yes.
You are a trained warrior. What you can tell is she is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a lifelong skill. This is a relatively new skill for Gratisha. Here's another thing I will say. She seemed to be enjoying it.
Okay. All right.
Take that for what you will, but
What does it mean?
What does it mean? Who knows? When you get into a fight, obviously there's serious life or death, and maybe there's some adrenaline, there's some joy in there, but she seemed to be enjoying the battle.
It's a weird sentence to have to write down to be like, Mum enjoyed it?
No context. You don't need context for that. It's fine.
So they've just left. Dabarella would look at Sigmar and just kind of take a moment to pause for thought and just go, thank you so much. I'm so sorry that they were being so mean, and I'm sorry about what I did.
I don't think you need to be sorry. You have questions from your family. They're keeping something from you. I kind of understand how that's like. I really hope you get the answers you're looking for.
Thank you, Sigmar. Can I give you a hug?
Absolutely, Dabarella.
Thank you. And she gives him a big hug.
Oh, good. Good. I won't make you roll for hug. What you would see, like, now that it's been a couple minutes conversation, what you would see like around the hole and whatnot is fauna folk coming in to clear out the remaining flora folk. Like, oh, here's a centaur. They'll start like taking the bodies away, bringing them out of the barn area that you're in.
Wonder what that plant person has on them.
What, you want to loot the big plant?
Dabarella might go, that's a good idea. Sigmar, I don't think I'm ready to talk to Mum yet, so I might, let's just go check the bodies before we go on to the thing. I think I just need a minute.
All right, yeah, no problem.
So you're looking through the flora person's body.
Yeah.
The one thing that you'll find that's very easy is he does have a giant flower club. This is a club encrusted with vines and little flowers on it.
Okay, yeah, if anyone's going to make use of that, I think it's probably you, Dabarella.
Can I check to see what kind of properties the club has?
Yes, you can. So investigation, nature, maybe arcana. I'm okay with a lot of, or like, if you want to tell me, like, I want to do a strength check and you like pick up the club and smack it around to see what it does. Like, how? Tell me how you would like to investigate this giant club.
Well, now I want to do a strength check to see how it smacks around. Because the others are all intelligence and they are not her strong suits.
Ah, okay. So describe to me how you are investigating this club.
She's going to channel, she's going to really settle into it. Just close her eyes, think about it. And then just start banging it on the ground go... All right, tartar sauce. What we got here? What we got here, tartar?
Just because I like the visual, you can give me a strength check.
17.
Oh, a 17. Okay. What you notice as you smack this club on the ground, pollens and powders start falling off of it. And so what you can assume from that is that this weapon, if you hit with it, can inflict status effects, if so desired.
Dabarella is gonna look at the centaurs who are looking at the body and go, does anyone want this? At the club? The weapon?
Next in command is Stephen of the Siege here. Stephen of the Siege is just like, I think if you want to have it, fine, we saw it was you. That one that took care of the big plant monsters. So of course, if you would like the spoils.
Oh, thank you very much. I think I'll take it.
Did you?
I understood parts of it.
I noticed Dimberly is out here.
Dimberly ran out with everyone else, correct?
I guess I'll say hi. Yeah, I don't think we were formally introduced. You're Dabarella's older sister, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm Sigmar. How you feeling?
You hang out with Dabarella? That's cool.
Yeah, she's a close friend.
Oh, that's cool.
I noticed your mom is kind of new at this. I mean, she's not bad at it.
No, she's pretty good. Yeah.
How do you fare, you think?
I have never. That was the closest I've come to combat, and I ran away. So I don't think I'm going to be very good at this. Usually speaking, Tabaxi aren't necessarily fighters.
Yeah, Dabarella would have fooled me on that account.
Well, no one's quite as big as Dabarella is.
So you don't really want to be here, do you?
It's important that I'm here to support my mom and then, of course, my country and my folks.
All right. I guess I'm just wondering at what point does the mom support her kids?
That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
At what point does the mom support the kids?
Because she just said she's here to support her mom.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm noticing a theme here.
Yeah, I mean, she's never really been that kind of mom. And you definitely see, and Dabarella, you're right there. And are you overhearing all of this?
Yeah, in my head, she was kind of paying attention. She's a bit out of it.
Yeah.
But she would definitely take pause at that and kind of turn back around. She wouldn't say anything, but that would take her back.
You're definitely noticing, Dimberly is oh yeah, parents are supposed to do that. Oh. Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
Oh, you've given me a lot to think about.
So what's next? We got a prisoner. We've got Like half our party is heading over to Flora-folk territory.
You want to go talk to the prisoner? Is that what you want to do? Says Stephen of the Siege.
Yeah, maybe we should go check in on the cactus.
Oh yeah, you go ahead and take it in the.
All right, yeah. I kind of want to be in the room for this interrogation.
You're pretty good at that.
I know you're a big friend.
Yeah, I've been practicing. We just left. we just,
And like as you walk
I
away,
am there.
he is still talking to your location. Like it's really important that you came here. I remember when you came when we attacked the Flora-folk area. I remember that you were there. You were like a brother. Okay, so you enter this little room, and obviously, the first thing you'll notice is this is a little bit of a hodgepodge of an area. This was at once just a barn, maybe a home, and all of these fauna folk are kind of surrounding this cactus folk who is tied up and in a chair, is what I will say. That's classic interrogation.
Sure.
Tied up on a chair kind of situation.
That is a flora, is that a dead Flora-folk on the table?
That is a dead Flora-folk.
Can I do a perception check on like kind of what's happening there?
100%.
14.
So I guess what are you looking for?
Like I'm looking for how I believe this person has been tortured to death. I'm trying to see if that is true and like what they did specifically to this person.
For a 14, I don't know if you would be able to notice tortured to death.
Okay, like it could just be this was a kill from battle and it's here now.
Correct. Something you will notice for a 14 is underneath that flower person is a small pool of black goo.
The ooze is coming back to haunt us.
So I'm going to go next to Dabarella and say, didn't you mention something about a black ooze on your trip?
There's been ooze a lot of places, Sigmar. Where is the ooze?
Did it look like what's under this table over here?
I'm assuming the answer is yes.
Now that Sigmar has pointed it out, I guess I won't make you roll for it, but in general, give me a perception check.
Hey.
That's a 27.
Well, now I can give you the real information, which is Scooby-Doo style. You and Sigmar poke your head back outside to look at the battlefield. And something that you would pick up on is kind of, you felled many a Flora folk, and you see tiny black puddles wherever they were felled.
The black ooze is Flora-folk blood?
No.
No?
It's where they were felled.
Remember the ooze in season 2 when we were in the thing? It was under skeletons, and the skeletons remain intact, but it goes through all flesh.
Right.
Here's what I'll give you. So for 27 perception is like maybe like you maybe you walk around a little bit, right? Like, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, right? Like we'll move you over here and you take maybe a closer look at this body. And something that you would notice, because I know Amy is particularly interested in the ooze.
I'm incredibly interested
So
in the ooze.
Dabarella would also be interested in the ooze. It definitely looks like a different viscosity, but it's close. It's close to the black ooze you've seen. Maybe a little thinner, maybe not as ooze-like, but this is 100% related to the ooze you have seen.
And like I was asking before, like if a Flora-folk were to bleed, it looks nothing like this.
I'm trying to remember what you have seen. You fought Daverty Cornhole in episode 1.
Yeah, I fought a couple of goons in their house.
You fought a couple of goons
Yeah, we
in their
fought in
house. Grinderbin has probably
in
bled a
Pimpernel.
couple of times. Yeah, in Pimpernel.
Yeah.
You fought Celia and the Worm Shippers.
Right.
Every one of them had not blood. I think we always called it not blood.
But it was something that's not this. That's all I'm trying to discern.
It was like you're putting it together. It was close to this.
It was close to
It was
this.
close to this.
Previously, we've seen the ooze, though, melt away surfaces as well. No, it only melts flesh.
All right. Sigmar's going to go up to the turtle here. Say, hey, what's your name?
My name is Juan Aigai.
What?
Juan Aigai.
Juan Aigai.
Juan Aigai.
Are you the don't know what this word is anymore. Are you the autopsyist?
Yeah, I'm part of the science team.
What's going on with this guy on the table here?
After a battle, what we find is, we find the bodies, but we don't find a lot of their inner fluids, and so we thought we'd do a little investigation.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're finding the body,
Yeah.
but not their inner fluids?
Right, and it's like, oh, well, what does the plant have? Oh, maybe water. We don't really know. So that's what you'll hear, a little autopsy.
So,
Look, this black stuff came out of him. Ugh, don't touch it for too long.
What happens if you touch it for too long?
It stings and like burns. So you wipe it off your hand.
and as far as you know, that's normal or not normal?
We're doing some research here. We don't know. We're at war with them. We can't have a conversation with them about their biology. And every plant person's slightly different. So
Thanks for the info.
no problem. You could talk to me anytime, Dr. Juan Eye Guy. That's right. I'm a doctor.
Thank you, doctor.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so I'm gonna sidle up to Dab's mama and just ask her. So what's the story with the cactus?
We're going to throw some buckets of water on them, and then we're going to see where they came from. The plan, as far as I'm concerned, is plan the counterattack.
You do know that we're going to a peace summit, though, right?
I have to make plans no matter what. Peace summits can succeed, peace summits can fail.
I mean, I guess I can't argue with that.
The war keeps going until it stops,
I think Sigmar gonna think to himself, not out loud. Like, I hope those guys, Grinderbin and Mortimer, figure some shit out so that this doesn't have to come to pass.
We know what happened.
All right. So yeah, Sigmar, he's gonna fold his arms and I guess wait alongside them for this plant guy to wake up. He's kind of waiting for that same information.
Sure.
I did want to have a little look at, glance over at this table here
Sure.
and see if there was any information she could kind of glean about, because I see some maps.
Yeah. I will need some sort of intelligence check.
Rude.
That is not rude. That is very normal. I just want...
Investigation?
I will accept investigation.
Dumb one. Can I use guidance on myself? It just says touch one willing creature.
You are a willing creature.
I am a willing creature.
I mean, is this just kind of a holy glow, or is there something particular that you're doing for guidance?
In the case of when it would be self-inflicted, it would be like, I need help. I'll add a d4 to that. So 14.
A 14, okay. For a 14, you definitely see kind of, these are strategic maps. You see the path of war that they've taken. There's two fronts. There is the main front, which is along the west coast, right along the sea, and you see that the fauna folk have overtaken a mountain pass. This is one of the few narrow passes through the mountains that the fauna folk have recently taken over from the flora folk.
Okay.
So it looks like they are pincer moving it. Like that.
Okay. In which case, yes, ready for interrogation.
Okay, great. So just as you get back, glancing at the papers, your mom grabs a bucket of water and splashes it on this cactus folk. Oh, I like that. I'm a cactus. And, surrounded by fauna folk, your mom starts the interrogation. Where did you come from? I need the location to your base, that sort of thing. I'm not telling you nothing. Glory for flora folk. Your mom will take a step back over here and maybe mess with the dead flora folk a little bit and be like, you'll be treated well if you start talking to us, using those kind of manipulation tactics. I'm going to give your mom a little intimidation check. Oh, no. My Captain Mark Pillow is the one who sent us. He sent us on this quest. It was Mark Pillow at the Tinder Farm just northwest of the mountains. That's where we came from. We dug a hole here. Some of the hole's still there. Some of it collapsed.
I'm just going to jump in there in interrogation.
Yeah.
Your big supervisor over there, Junk.
Flanhannery
Junk.
Flanhannery Junk was a soldier with me, yeah.
He told us that you guys didn't know anything about peace talks.
Correct. We don't know anything about peace talks.
Did your captain?
Oh.
Who's your captain superior?
Mark Pillow is the captain of our battalion, works closely with an advisor, Listerly Fort. Listerly Fornt is his advisor, and of course they would talk directly to Pando Mulch.
So if they talk directly to Pando, I'm sure that they would know that there's a peace talk that's scheduled.
We were told to attack here. We got some information that y'all were hiding here, and this is where we attack.
Where do you know where you got that information about this base?
I am pretty low level, so I'm gonna say spies.
What are your spies like?
I'm pretty low level, so I'm gonna say they're spies.
You better not be holding out on me.
That lady did a really good job of intimidating me, is all I can say. So I'm trying to be as honest as I can. This is all the information I have. I don't want to be dead on a table. I don't want to. That's what it does.
All right, so Gratisha's planning counterattacks based on this information. Can I ask her, what are you planning, like, on the side? Like, he can't hear this.
Oh, sure,
But,
sure.
like, yeah, kind of like...
So wait, you're bringing her aside?
Yeah, like, I'm, like, taking her a little bit to the side.
Here, we'll bring you aside here. Okay.
Like, now he's giving up info. What are your plans with this guy?
Well, we're going to do what we can, go down the hole, clear the rubble to see if we can follow their trail back. But he said it's pretty sealed up, so I don't think we're going to be able to go there. So, but we have a location, so now we know where to send our forces.
When are you planning to do that?
I mean, as soon as we can find a Hydre.
None of this feels right. There were meant to be peace talks. We were meant to stop the fighting, not keep it going.
Sometimes people just want to fight.
People like you?
Ooh, sick burn.
Like, I mean, he's not like,
Yeah.
he's asking it inquisitively.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He's like, is this what you're about?
It's a noble purpose to serve, and I'm happy to do this for my country. You can give me an insight check here.
Okay. 20.
Unnatural 20
dang.
again. Noble cause my ass. Is what you're picking up from your instincts. And I guess like what we'll even say here is as you're talking with her, like as people move around here, like they are congratulating her. They are treating her kind of in the high standing. Oh, you helped keep us safe. Like, and you definitely see her like beaming from that kind of.
She's in her element.
Yeah.
If you have what you need, I think it's time for us to talk to her mum.
Let's go outside and we can find a quiet spot.
I want Sigmar there too.
Really?
If that's what you want, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, you find, a quiet spot by the river. There are, of course, like people kind of wandering in and out, but no one's necessarily paying attention to you. This is an active war camp. There's people walking all around. So she goes, "Oh, Dabarella, what is it you would like to know?"
Well, what am I? Who am I?
These are personal questions for you, Dabarella. You have to figure out who you are by yourself. I can't tell.
No, cause I know who I am. I'm badass. I have really good friends, and I cook really good food, and people really like it. But you kicked me out of our house, and you kicked me out of our house for a reason. And I found friends who love and care about me no matter what. Now it's time for you to tell me why you kicked me out.
I kicked you out because I couldn't stand looking at you any longer. I couldn't stand looking at you any longer. You reminded me of a dalliance I had, and I needed you to leave.
Okay. Amy's brain is ticking. Dabarella is already there. Amy's isn't there yet.
Yeah. I couldn't have you in the house. Every time you clomped around the house and knocking things over, hurting your brothers and sisters, all I could think of is when I was unfaithful to your father. You needed to leave because I needed you to leave.
You wanted me to feel pain because you felt pain?
I knew you could survive out there on your own. Obviously you have. Look at you.
There's no way you could have known that.
You've seen her. Nothing can hurt her.
Well,
I've seen her hurt. How can you? You're her mother. You kicked her out because of how you felt. You didn't give a shit about Dabarella.
Sometimes the choices you make are for yourself. If you want to call that selfish, that's fine. I knew she could make it on her own.
Mom, that's like literally the definition of selfish.
And sometimes you need to be selfish. Sometimes you need to take care of yourself.
If you knew I could protect myself, what does that mean my dad is?
A one-night stand. A fling.
Who?
Nothing.
Is that magic scarf yours or is it theirs?
It was theirs.
It couldn't have just been a fling if you still have belongings of his.
Sometimes when you are bored on the farm, it's nice to be reminded of the things that excite you. I never knew his name.
Bullshit!
That's the truth. I'm sorry. It was a wonderful day. It was a wonderful evening. And then I went back about my life.
If you don't know any of that, could you at least tell me what they looked like?
What does it matter what he looked like?
Does your husband know?
I'm sure he does. We've never had the conversation, but I'm sure he does.
You're right. It doesn't matter. But the reason it does matter is because there's a lot of other things going on that are hurting these people and these lands and inflicting this war. I have been doing a lot of learning and a lot of searching, and there are a lot of very nice people here to help me make things right. And any information I can have, not necessarily about me, but about this world and the people who are in it, any of that can help. And if you don't want to help the war with that, then that's okay. And no, I won't fixate on it. Dad is dad, and you are mum, and you are mean, but you are still my mum. And so I will do the best I can for this war, just like you will. But I know who my friends are now.
Well, if you've said your piece, and if it's that important to you, she takes off the white scarf. You can have that piece of him. I need to get back to work now. Goodbye. And she hands you the white scarf, and walks away.
She's a mean lady. She's a mean lady.
She has a point of view.
Are you feeling okay, Dabarella?
I think better than I've felt in a while, but like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's it's kind of a lot. I don't know if I expected your mom to say that much.
Like, now I just have more questions. And then there was that ooze. And then shit. And then this is all very confusing. It was much simpler when we were just like, oh, murder dome. Like, ooh.
So the day moves on. Maybe you find like a little fire to sit by. You're waiting. And what I can say here is Dehydre has not come back yet.
Let's talk to Tartarsus, then I'll use the spell of sending.
Okay. Yeah. So like you find a little tent. Just find a little spot to sit.
Yep. Dabarella will commune with Tartarsus.
Can I help with this at all? I mean, I don't have I don't have much religion. Can it be like Sigmar sees Dabarella is like, praying and he kind of just copies her. Like she's praying and he just kind of just.
Oh my God, that is, first of all, that's adorable. And like, Dabarella, you would be in a very flustered state here, but maybe seeing Sigmar like attempt this would be like, oh, that's right, my friend. You can absolutely do that. Dabarella, why don't you start communing with tartar sauce now that both of you are praying together?
Tartar sauce, hello.
Dabarella, you are blessed.
Oh, thank you.
Sigmar, you have joined us today.
Hi.
Welcome.
I'm sorry, this is my first time.
That's really good to see you. I had a couple of questions about the god Anwar
Oh, yeah.
of the centaurs.
Yes.
They don't want to back down. They want to fight the fight. And that's how they'll win and find joy and comfort with their god.
Yes.
But that doesn't feel right. Is there anything you can tell me about Anwar that might be able to help us bring joy to the centaurs and not fighting?
The unfortunate news, Dabarella, is that is what brings them joy. Anwar gathers his power not from joy and comfort like I do, but with the confronting of the fears and the danger. Going to war is very good for Anwar, yes.
I understand.
Yeah, I don't think their way's necessarily bad, if I'm being honest.
Bad, good, these are all relative and mortal concepts.
Tartar sauce.
Yes.
You're the god of the Tabaxi, like
Correct.
the Tabaxi worship you.
You are my children. I have created the Tabaxi in my image.
Who do the Flora folks support? Who do they look up to?
I need some sort of check here. don't make that face, because you're gonna get a. You are the master of lore dumps. And I forget if we mentioned this at the table or outside of the table. We've mentioned the Pantheon a little bit, and we have definitely at the table we have mentioned the Omni God, right? We've also mentioned that other gods might be a little cagey talking about other gods, like Anwar. Like you might start worshiping Anwar. Sigmar is obviously like
He's being,
like
he's kind of into it.
She'll say, like, the only reason I'm asking, because I'm all about that joy, that happiness.
yeah.
But if I want to help stop the pain in the war, I need to know as much as I can.
You can have it with advantage.
Oh! Thank God it was with advantage, because that was a 1 over there. It's only a 10, but at
only
least
10.
it's not a 1.
Yes. The Flora folk largely do not worship a god. The Flora folk, those that are religious, are religious towards Angundari itself, their home. Generally speaking, they lack a connection to faith. They lack a connection to a god. Oh no, Amy's smiling.
Because I'm starting to put it all together. I have nothing to say here. It's just I'm starting to put some bits and pieces together.
Hey, Lord Tartar Sauce.
You may just call me Tartar Sauce.
All right, cool. You haven't heard of a character who goes by the name Sebastian Piss, have you?
I have heard the name Sebastian Piss.
Do you kind of know his deal? Like, what is he?
No, it's do you?
I know that I cannot see his deal, which means that he is a bringer of darkness. He is one that goes to great lengths to take joy away. He is outside of my purview.
Sigmar, I'm pretty sure I've told you before. Pretty sure you got cursed by a devil.
We don't have proof.
And Tartar Sauce takes a moment. Oh shit. Sigmar.
Yeah.
Did you get cursed?
It seems like I may have gotten cursed.
Tartar Sauce, could they be potentially an envoy of Vorothax?
Sebastian Piss could be an acolyte of Vorothax, could be any number of creatures. I am unable to see them.
Any chance you know someone who could?
Oh!
Let's start talking dark gods, baby.
You have been, searching for Sebastian Piss is something that you have been going at, working on for a while. Let's do a very special roll for Sigmar.
I would also like to cast guidance on it and say to Tartar Sauce, I know this must be a very hard thing for you to talk about, but this is my friend, and it's something that really means a lot to him.
We're going to turn on the lights real quick. We're going to have you roll the big dice, and I will be looking for an insight check.
Okay. I have a decent amount of insight. I have a, what's that? Plus 8. Plus 8.
Oh,
for insight.
crap.
Yeah.
So why don't you
Big dice, big
go
dice.
roll our big-ass
big
dice.
dice.
We add an 8 to this. Oh, and a guidance.
Nat 20, baby.
Oh.
That was almost a 1. That was so close to a 1. Oh, 19. All right, get in.
Oh my God. That's what we want the special rolls for right there. For those
so
kind of
close to a
moments.
one.
That was
I was like, no, you're going to piss off my God.
So you said at the beginning of this, like you wanted to help your friend reach their God. That's why you sat down and prayed. What is that? That's bringing joy. And so Tartar Sauce like takes all of this in and stretches his being, across the land. And what you are seeking is something you already have. You need a changeling. The god of changelings.
Something we are. Do you mean Panapon?
Oh, Panapon is also a changeling, yes.
Also?
What you need, yes, what I am sensing here is a connection between changelings and Vorothax.
Fuck!
Dark god, all through on Gandari. Yes, this Panopon, seek them out. Maybe, wait, there's more. There's so many more. And Tartar Sauce vanishes.
He couldn't have meant Musk, right?
I don't know what to say. Oh
what?
my God.
Vorothax is connected to changelings? Shit, I think we need to find where Dehydre went.
Oh, absolutely.
Dehydre, as far as you can tell, has not returned.
So we should probably say to Dabarella's mom, like, we're checking in again, no Dehydre. All right, we're gonna go look for him. Or do we want to do the sending spell in her presence so that they know what's going on too?
Sure. So yeah, your mom kind of in front of the big gates here with Blanky nap time, kind of going over some plans. Like, we'll gather up all the troops and head over and we'll take care of them. we're
Take care of what?
the Flora folk.
Is there any way you guys can hold out?
Gratisha says, for what reason?
Dehydre's not back yet, right?
There's meant to be peace talks, and if he's the only one that knows about the peace talks, let me give him a quick little sending.
Sure, do whatever you would want. Yes.
But I need your word that you guys aren't going to head out.
I will wait until you're done with your call first, if you would like. Yes.
I'm calling Dehydre.
Bida boom boom, bida boom boom, bida boom boom boom. We treat this like a phone call. Is this on speakerphone or
This is on speakerphone.
Okay, so your hand is out in speakerphone formation.
Hello?
Dehydre, are you there? Are you okay? It's Dabarella and the crew at Camp Divine.
My head?
Are you hurt?
Oh yeah, I'm real hurt. Don't know where. Hold on, what's that?
Is Bum Bum with you?
Yeah, sure. There's some trees in the river.
Is Ponapon there?
Yeah, Ponapon and Bonbon. There's trees.
Line goes dead.
Shit.
Well, something's happened and we need to go find him. Trees and river.
Yeah. Does that sound familiar to any of you guys?
Sure, yeah. There's a patch of the Wee Tree River that has trees growing out of the center of the river.
Dabarella and I will head there. We'll see if we can bring him back. Don't launch any campaign until we bring Dehydre back.
I can't make that promise.
Damn. I kind of want to threaten her a little bit. All right, Sigmar's gonna come close to her.
Oh, okay.
Your kids don't know the truth about why Dabarella left. If you want to keep it that way, wait for us to come back. This is much more important than you think.
Intimidation. If you want this to be successful, I need over an 18.
God, that's high.
Yeah.
I have no charisma.
This is I have to use this
Net
based
20,
off
come on.
of her point of view.
Shit, you were so close to the 20.
If they find out, they find out.
She really doesn't care.
go see if you can find Dehidre, get him to peace talks, or bring him to the front lines where he would be more useful.
Dimberly, are you okay with this?
Dimberly's back there just being like, this seems like a lot of responsibility. I'm kind of new here.
Does anyone else here feel like we should wait?
And all the other centaurs go, no!
What about
We like war, remember?
There's the squirrel guy here, and there's the little gerbil rat guy in the corner. Can I get some dissenting opinions here?
War! We march at dawn. We march at dawn.
Fuck, I think
we
have a time
march
limit.
at dawn to take the flowers down.
I think we just need to try to find as many as quick as
really. We gotta go.
I don't apologize for that.
So there's Sigmar Dabarella will walk away with them just chanting.
We march at dawn. We march at dawn. We're gonna pluck some flowers until they're all gone. So as you head off to Wee Tree River, Moonlight comes up and it's like, okay, if you're gonna head to Wee Tree River, just be careful. I think it's spawning season. Some of the river creatures get a little rowdy. So just please be careful.
Moonlight, what are you gonna do?
I'll do what I can to talk down.
Delay him as much as you possibly can.
I will.
please.
I do not want the war to happen, so I will do what I can. But I mean, you hear them; they're still chanting. They've made a second verse now.
The heroes of Adventure Is Nigh are courageous, mighty, and cuddly? Well, now they can be. Mortimer, Dabarella, Grinderbin, and Sigmar Iceblood are available in plushie form, each with their own adventuring accessory. Display them, hug them, or have them perform in your very own Adventure Is Nigh fan fiction. We don't need to talk to every NPC. Yeah, instead, let's make a quick and decisive plan. Get your Adventure Is Nigh plushie now at sharkrobot.com or click on the link in the description. And for a limited time, you can buy all 4 at a reduced cost. I'll try the path the Dungeon Master intended me to. Oh blimey, this time I won't use deception.
Okay, so you head north. You head north. Wee Tree River is one of the main rivers. If you look on the map, there's kind of a main river that heads out to the sea.
The one that is right in front of the mountains?
Correct, right in front of the mountains. This is Wee Tree River, a mighty large river. The first thing you notice as you run through a brush is you hear something softly in the distance.
Suck your dick. Suck your dick. Suck your dick. Suck your dick. I'll suck your dick. I'll suck your dick. I'll suck your dick.
And
No!
what?
Suck your dick. I'll 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 suck your dick.
Oh no! Oh no!
What you see swimming upstream is a cluster of quivers, male quivers who are swimming upriver for spawning season. But what you notice, if we zoom out a little bit, you see a rather large bridge, like a brick and stone bridge spanning the river. On the bridge, you see Panopan and a mostly Bum Bum dragging Dehidre across the bridge.
Does Dehidre look okay?
From what you can see from where you are, Dehidre is on the floor. Like, they are literally dragging a horse. And it is not easy. Which is why you are able to catch up to them.
Can Dabarella see if the quivers are going towards it?
They are heading in that direction. There is room under the bridge, so they are going under the bridge.
Suck your dick. Suck your dick. Suck your dick.
So they are heading in that direction. We could even put like a couple of them like on this side. So that's
the bridge is high enough above the river that if we were to approach the bridge, like we're not close enough to get hit by the
bridge is tall enough where you wouldn't be if you fell off the bridge.
Sure.
That's the danger there, right?
Dabarella, it's Dehidre.
Oh my good! I was so distracted. But this.
Yeah, it's deafening. Yeah, okay, we're gonna rush to this side of the bridge.
Okay.
Wait, which way are they dragging him? Towards us? Or?
Oh, sorry. They are dragging him this direction.
Oh, the opposite direction.
They
Oh.
are dragging him.
So they're dragging him away from where camp would be.
They're dragging him away from where camp from be into Florafolk territory.
Huh.
And so, you step on the bridge. Immediately, they notice you. Oh, good. Oh, you can help. We were trying to get Dehydre to the peace talks. He passed out. We couldn't find a cart or anything.
What from? Is he okay?
Where did you guys go?
Check to see if he's conscious, dead.
Unconscious.
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious.
Dabarella's a healer.
I would like to
give her a
heal.
chance.
If you just help, maybe you can help us drag him. That's fine.
Well, I mean, Dabarella's the healer. Give her a chance to
I'm
assess
sure
him
it
then.
would be easier if he could walk himself away rather than us dragging him.
I don't think that's necessary.
You don't want him awake.
And just then, what happens? A mostly bum morphs, and you see their true changeling nature. Now something.
That's not all I see.
Yes, it gets drafty. I can't change my clothing when I change my appearance. So I have to wear what I wear.
It's another changeling. Whose side are you guys on?
We're on our side. And just then, the entire bridge that you are on starts to rumble back and forth. And two giant arms come around either side. And what you would notice maybe over here is a larger than normal mouth. What? That's right. We got ourselves a bridge mimic. Let's get everybody into initiative.
Jesus.
Is Dehydre still out?
Dehydre is unconscious. Correct.
So healing would wake him up, right?
Generally speaking, if someone goes to 0 hit points, they go unconscious. That is not the only way a creature can be unconscious. Mostly Bum has a little spell focus in their hand, turns to Sigmar, I'm sorry, but war is war, and shoots a bolt of chromatic energy, a chromatic bolt in your direction. Does a 27 hit.
My armor class is 16, so yeah.
Yay! Damage time. It's damage time. You take 22 damage. Dehydre is passed out. This brick bridge arm is going to attempt to grab you, Sigmar.
Damn.
What I need is a dexterity saving throw.
Dexy, sexy.
A dexy, sexy saving throw.
Hey, don't touch me.
Okay, so yeah, this one giant brick arm, and you are able to dodge out of the way. It does not grab you.
Thank goodness.
The second bridge arm is going to go after you, Dabarella. Ooh.
7.
Dabarella, you are grappled. You can still attack. There's lots of stuff you can do. You just cannot move. Then it is Panopan's turn, and Panopan is going to unsheath a rather cool-looking sword and take a swing at you, Sigmar. 15?
16 armor class?
Oh, okay. So swing goes wild. So then we get to Sigmar.
Like if I were to use a move that pushes someone back,
Okay.
do I get to pick the direction to move back, or is it like line of sight type thing?
What are you doing?
I want to hit him with a forceful shot to then hopefully push him 10 feet off the bridge.
Oh, this is a trick shot.
Yes.
You could hit mostly here and send them 10 feet over the bridge.
Yeah. okay.
Absolutely.
That is my intention.
Absolutely.
23?
23 definitely hits. Oh, shit. So they get pushed back 10 feet.
Nice.
They are currently now slow-mo falling over the river.
Can I look at these arms and see if I can discern anything about them? Like visually, I can see that they're different. One maybe looks like it's made out of like stone, and the other is maybe a different stone or a metal, but like what can I notice about the arms?
Without a roll, what I will just say is El Cheshire offered me 2 arm options, and I liked them both.
Okay.
So I said I will have them both.
Fair enough.
The bridge is made of the same material. So you see bricks all over the bridge. You see these stones all over the bridge. This is just a natural extension, much like any mimic, of the thing it is mimicking.
Okay, so it's not important that they're different at all.
Yes,
Because
correct.
this entire thing is the creature.
Yes, this entire thing is the creature. And the other thing I will say, now that it is your turn, is it is moving. Everything right now is considered difficult terrain.
Oh.
Dabarella, you are in the palm of a big stony hand.
Dabarella is going to cast Inflict Wounds. Roll for attack. 19.
Hey.
19 hits.
Yay!
19 hits.
Yay!
Dang it.
13 damage.
Yeah, so you slam down on its stone hand, and the whole thing definitely, wobbles more.
Even if it doesn't necessarily work, she wants to cast Healing Word on Dehydre to see if that helps wake him up and stabilize him.
Great.
Normal healing.
8.
8.
Where the hell am I? What the hell's going on over here?
Dehydre, you're mostly Bun Bun and Panopon have turned on you.
What are you talking about? Panopon's a trusted spy of I don't even see it, mostly Bun Bun.
She's currently falling off the side of the bridge. She's also a changeling.
What?
I've just helped. They were trying to take you away. I just healed you. I'm getting attacked by a bridge.
I think that might be the bigger concern here, yeah.
And then Dex saving throw, you said?
Dex saving throw. Let's see if you can get out.
She does not get out.
She does not
5
get out.
again.
Wow.
Ah.
All right. Then we get to the top of the initiative, in which the chorus of quivers moves a little bit closer, and a mostly Bum Bum needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
There was some information we could have gotten from this one.
Yeah, if we can maybe take them alive.
Oh
that'd be
no,
great.
they just rolled a 1 wisdom saving throw. They're gone.
So a mostly Bum Bum, just hears this chorus of quivers, and on their turn, just is like, I think I would like to go on a date with all of you. You look so handsome, and starts swimming towards the chorus of quivers. Oh, you all look so handsome. Yes, you can suck my dick. Yes. Yes, hold on. Changes their form underwater so we don't have to animate it to have a dick. Yeah. Oh, now I have a dick now. You can all take care of that.
Can Dehydre see this?
Dehydre is like, oh my god, you were right. I'm mostly Bum Bum is a changeling. Oh my god. Okay. This bridge arm is going to attempt a slam attack on you, Sigmar, and it rolls a 14.
No, 16.
16. So yeah, you kind of find the maneuver of the bridge, and you are able to get out of the way as the hand comes slamming down.
Nice.
This bridge arm, when you are grappled by this creature, gets advantage on its attack rolls. And so it is going to attempt to slam you down now. 17?
Armor class is 20.
She's built for tough.
No one's as big as Dabarella.
That's true. And so, this thing attempts to slam you down, and it just reverberates your giant plate armor. Boom.
I wish Grindelbin's cool armor was here so I could laugh at it.
It is a Panopon's turn, and Panopon...
Can I say something to Panopon?
Sure.
Your friend just went over the bridge. We know what those are in the river, and I think you do too. We can either keep this fight going, and we can try to get her out of there. Like, I hear there's not too many of you guys around anymore.
Ooh. Oh, that might change things. Hold on. I'm gonna go throw her a rope.
call off your monster and I'll help you.
Persuasion.
I
need some sort of. I need to check. This needs a check.
I
This
have
is a
no
check.
charisma whatsoever.
I need. Pitch me. What do you want? What kind of bullshit do you want here?
Can I tell them? I mean, how would I explain my? How would that? Yeah, do you have an idea for how acrobatics would?
I have.
You do?
You jump in the river.
No.
No.
So Panapan says,
Okay.
I have
Okay.
a rope.
I like this idea actually.
I'll tie it to
course
you.
you do.
I'll tie it to you. You grab her. We pull you all in.
And then we can talk.
Yes.
All right, call off your monster. Let go of Dabarella.
The monster's yours.
Okay. And so she what you see is she gets real low and does some maneuvers on the mimic. And
Amy was completely convinced it was just it's a bridge and we're all fighting the
Yeah.
bridge. No, okay, yep.
and you see
All right, quick, tie the rope to me, and then I'm diving in.
acrobatics check.
Okay. Acrobatics dex +7.
An 11. Okay.
It's not a great roll.
You get a rope tied around you and you land here. We'll put Panapan here. Okay, everyone grab a rope. We're all going to pull as soon as he has Fleemly. Okay, but you do not make it very far. It is your turn in
my turn
initiative
now.
order.
Okay.
But you are now in the water. I need a wisdom saving throw. You can have it with advantage because you know the quivers.
Oh.
Yay.
21.
Very nice. Very nice. So yeah, you hear this chorus of I'll suck your dick, I'll suck your dick, I'll suck your dick, I'll suck your dick. And you've been through this before. If you're not going to let Anus do that, you're not going to let them do
Yeah.
that. Get out of town, right? So it is your turn.
All right, so I grab Fleemly,
Yeah.
who is mesmerized already, so I'm assuming they're not
Correct.
trying to attack me.
They're not trying to attack you. They are trying to get to the quivers.
Do I have to do an opposing?
Yeah.
Damn.
I need an opposing strength check.
Okay. Flat 11.
Flat 11. Fleemly rolls a 19.
Damn.
I want my dick sucked. Is there anything else you want to attempt?
Oh, can I use? Crap, what was that ASMR thing? Like, Sigmar has some sort of ability to like remove status effects. We said at some point, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, in your spell book. Fuck. Oh, you have lesser
It's in the spell
restoration.
book. Yes. Yeah. Can I touch Fleemly? Use lesser restoration to get them out of the trance.
I'll allow it. Lesser restoration cures blindness, deafened, paralysis, or poisoned. Not necessarily anything Fleemly is dealing with, but you know what? It's using a superpower. I always like using superpowers.
Considering he's never used
And you've never used it, yeah. So for at least this instance, the gleam of tartar sauce shines upon you. Is there anything you are doing to kind of make this Aasimar magic come out?
He's laying his hands, and then the eyes, like the whites of his eyes, like glow. Like whenever he's using like actual ASMR stuff, then then you just get the glow eyes.
Shing! And then all of a sudden, Fleemly's like, anytime you want us to. Oh no!
Calm down. I'm getting you out of here.
Okay. And grabs onto you. Hold on, let me put my dick away. Okay, now it's better. Grabs onto you. You on the bridge all see him. Because Dabarella and a centaur are on the other end of the rope, I'm not going to make you roll. You all drag them back.
Dang, yo.
So yeah, you get Fleemly back on the bridge. Panapan checks on Fleemly. Are you okay? Yeah, they wanted to have sex and do sex things, and I just wanted it so bad. I'm sorry. I didn't.
There's sirens. You have to be really careful.
Well, I didn't think I would end up in the water.
Yeah, that one's on me.
Yeah. Well.
But we also thought you guys were on our side.
Ah, fuck. That's right. Yeah. What's going on here?
Please explain yourselves.
And, you know, she looks to you. She looks to Dehydre. We've been deceiving you all. You clearly are looking for answers. There's more to this war than you're aware of.
Oh, I think I'm a little bit aware. What do you know about Vorthax?
Yeah, does that name mean anything to you guys?
Oh, it does.
There are some that believe that Vorothax is the god of changelings.
And what does that have to do with the war? Why are the flora and fauna folk fighting if there are changelings involved?
Panopan will now kind of get up and be like, You've been honorable. We stopped fighting. We were able to save Fleemley. Fleemley, go ahead and open up the gate. And Fleemley opens up a dimension door. And they say, we can take you somewhere where all of your questions will be answered. I will take you to the Church of Vorothax.
Oh, shit!
Okay.
There, all of your questions can be answered about the bigger picture.
Before that, Dabarella wants to look at Dehydre and say, Dehydre, you're hearing what's being said, right?
Yeah.
You wanted to fight a war with honor, and that would be the way to die with honor. There is no honor in what is happening right now.
I'm seeing that.
We can't keep fighting. We have to listen, and we have to trust this right now.
Bum Bum, you've been lying to me this whole time. And Fleemley, or mostly Bum Bum, it was for a larger purpose. Oh man. I've been deceived. I've been lied to.
Dehydre, your camp is getting ready to launch an attack. We tried to get them to hold off, but I don't know for how long. It might be better if you rush back to tell them to hold off.
Okay. I'll head back to the camp. I'll tell them to pause things, chill out for a little bit, and then I'll beeline to Pando.
Yes.
You guys figure out this whole church thing. You meet me over there.
Yeah, when is that?
We have 4 days.
Because they were like cagey on the...
Yeah. Oh,
so
no,
he's
it's supposed to happen
telling
in
us-
4 days.
Okay.
It'll probably take me...
Can you make sure you tell them all that? Because they were not sure what was going on, and in the event something bad happens again, it's probably better if everyone knows, like, the dates.
Well, someone told me not to tell anybody. And, Fleemley was like...
That actually makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Dehydre rushes off of the bridge.
Nice.
The bridge. A little back massage. The dimension door is still open because, conversations can happen. Please.
All right, let's go.
And what I will say is they walk through it first.
All right, I follow them through.
Let's do it.
Okay, are y'all ready?
No?
No.
Maybe? Is there black ooze there?
So
Sunday school.
Sunday school.
So you go through...
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Wait. No! Fuck me. Oh, we're fucked.
So you go through the dimension door, end up in something that might look similar to a church, discarded pews. You see Panapan, you see Fleemley. At a tiny altar, you see Sebastian Piss and Terabeth Hornblower Ruckersford. And what you hear is Sebastian Piss going, "Yep, this'll make you real powerful, make you take care of all your enemies. I'll take care of you. You don't have to worry about nothing. Sebastian Piss!" And looks over at you and goes, "Oh, hey!
Stop!"
And that's where we'll end this episode. Thanks, everybody, for watching and or listening to this.
Shit, that's a good cliffhanger.
That's a very good cliffhanger.
And thanks again to Foundry VTT for being our sponsor this season. Everything we've been doing has been powered by Foundry VTT. The fact that we can do these seamless scene changes and leave with these wonderful cliffhangers, all because of Foundry VTT. Thank you so much. Oh boy. Next time, all the players will be back together. We'll see when the characters get back together. Bye.